Did anyone doubt that Uwe would deliver? Come, I'll treat you. The best wine, the finest women.
I bring good news. Bludgeon finally deigned to make you an offer.
Ah, happy day. I've told him so many times. Marry me, and Castle Irock will be my dowry. Did you know I was related to Farad? It doesn't matter. Oh, honey, you've made me so happy. Hurry over to Tweet and get the documents confirming my rights.
Your precious brigand also needs the prince's permission for the wedding. I'm not getting involved in that.
Trifles. I'll settle everything with the prince myself, and it will give me genuine pleasure to do so. Everyone, please give me your attention. I'm getting married. Congratulations are being accepted right now. Servants, my dresses, shoes, and perfumes must be packed immediately.
Did anyone doubt that Uwe would deliver? Come, I'll treat you. The best wine, the finest women.
Watch it.
Loyal subjects of the king.
Only the best. Did anyone doubt that Uwe would deliver? Come, I'll treat you.
What were you thinking, Mother? Hey! How could you kick her out?
It was her idea. She said she'd leave, and in return, I would change my will and make you the heir. And also...
I don't want anything from you. You deprived me of my beloved. I'm gonna search for her right now.
Why are you doing this to me?
There's no point explaining. You wouldn't understand. Have you ever loved someone? Oh, you're here too. I'm so glad to see you.
I don't feel the same. You're not welcome here. Get out!
Mother, please. This person is my guest. Sorry if this is rude, but I wanted to ask. Have you seen my wife, Ursula?
Yes, my dear Albert. Quite an interesting couple you are, too. We talked for a bit, and then she left for Artesania.
Oh, thank you. Now I know where to search. I'm gonna pack a few things and go after her.
Albert, don't!
You wanted me to grow up and become a man, didn't you? Well, there you have it. I'm heading out to search for my wife, whether you want me to or not.
Loyal subjects of the king, in the name of his royal majesty.
Madame de Guienne needs documents confirming her ownership of Castle Irock. Can you do that?
You're looking for the actual papers. You understand I can't give you such a document for free.
I believe you can. Did you know de Guienne intends to marry Bludgeon?
Bludgeon? Well, why didn't you say so? Now I understand where this is going. Of course, I will prepare the necessary documents immediately. Moreover, Castle Irock badly needs a master. Irock's knights rebelled when they heard the news about their overlord, Farad.
That is not my concern.
Maybe, but someone will have to take the baronial seal from them. From what I've heard, the late Farad left it in the castle.
Hello.
Loyal subjects of the king, in the name of his royal majesty, King
Did anyone doubt that Uwe would deliver? Come, I'll treat you. The best wine.
Welcome to Marcella.
Here are your papers and your seal. I see Madame de Guienne arrived ahead of me.
I knew I could trust you with this important task. Bludgeon's word is bond. Take whatever you need from crewman's goods. I'll have my men open the hiding place for you. I myself intend to settle down. From now on, Floster Road is mine. Not only by the right of the powerful, but also by law.
This troll seems familiar.
Aren't you bored standing here all day long?
Watch it! You rumpled my best suit.
Well, where are my 100 gold pieces?
I would never have thought that your name is guilty. All right, that is dead. I'll pay it to you when I get my salary. Or I'll steal it from the treasury like Remy and Baptiste did.
Yes, the treasurer stood us up. Now we won't get an unofficial raise. Now Germain won't let the treasury out of his sight, and we'll count all coins to the last.
Well, our salary is enough to get by on.
Really? How long has it been since you tried?
Ah, it's you. I've heard lots about you.
Aren't you bored standing here all day long? I see you're back with the loot.
That's right. We've got enough evidence now. Should we go to the guards?
Oh, no. Why the guards? We'll sort this out in private. Your turn, Sir Crewman.
I am the head of the Merchant Guild. What do you think you're doing? Evil, what?
I forgot to mention, I quit. But before our final, tearful farewell, let me ask you something. Do these bills of lading belong to, someone else?
We should hand the evidence over to the prince. May he determine the fate of this liar.
That's right. You'll be having a very different sort of conversation at Crucis, merchant guildhead crewman. Or perhaps you wish to make your home in this chest, like the treasurer, Remy.
But Abel, how? No, I don't want to go to Crucis, nor do I want to stay in that chest. Aranox is the guilty one. He wanted the crystals. He could never get enough. I didn't dare question his reasons. You have no idea how fearsome that man really is.
I know exactly who Aranox is. He's the former leader of the Dark Adepts, murdered by my mentor, Tenebris.
Confess it all, crewman, before Avil brings her master into this.
But I really don't know anything. Only that there's a laboratory somewhere near Floster. Yes, a lab.
Well, continue.
That's everything. Really. I only heard about the lab secondhand, I swear. Abel, let me out of this chest.
I will release you when the time is right, Sir Crewman. Until then, be still. It's so nice to finally remove my mask and be myself.
You've been named as the savior. I saw it myself at the Universal Assembly. Save me from this invidious girl.
Don't worry, I'll sort out crewmen. Aranox, however... Is it possible my teacher's teacher was somehow resurrected? It would explain a lot.
Told you.
Or worse.
What did I tell you?
Have you ever heard, O bright-eyed maiden, a story about a fisherman who caught a cow with two heads?
What's going on in the tower, Sir Mage? People say that some monster was caught and tortured in the square.
The darkest times are upon us, milady. You're right about the monster. Although she actually looks like a young maid.
Like a maid? Where did she come from? Tell me.
This will be a short story, but a very dark one. Just like today's weather. Have you heard of the catastrophe? Wait, dear mage, may I ask you something?
Go for it.
I'm only selling baskets here and never get to know the news. Is it true?
It is, from what I've heard.
My cell has become so grim.
Isn't it great? All of the drunkards are hiding in their crypts.
There you are. Tenebris is waiting for you. Prince Adrian is in trouble.
Don't be frightened of us. Come closer. 2 or 3 at once, if you wish. It matters not.
No, don't go near him. I saw him strangle a knight with magic.
Guards, fall back.
Don't do anything stupid now. No more blood needs to be spilled today.
There will be death. We feel it.
Don't taunt the mask. Just slowly step back.
Oh,
We'll wait for reinforcements, don't worry.
Didn't expect to see you again, Mask. What's going on?
Tenebras teaches us to hide. Aranox teaches us to terrify. Today, the boil has burst.
I get my fill of riddles from the mages.
Half an hour ago, the prince arrived at guard headquarters. Tenebris learned an attempt on the prince's life had been planned for today. Once we arrived, a magical darkness descended over everything. Our mentor is guarding the prince from the traitors. We are guarding the gates.
We see. You are Ulogi's dagger. Enter. Your time has come.
Don't worry, I'll sort out crewmen. Aranox, however... Is it possible my teacher's teacher was somehow...
There will be death. We feel it. We don't make mistakes. We wait, reap.
What are you doing?
Throw down your weapons.
But then we would be unarmed. We are not so foolish.
It was foolish to attack us in our home base, Tenebras. It's for the best, though. You've finally shown your true colors. Black, unsurprisingly.
You're a brave man to boast while surrounded by traitors.
The only traitors here are you and your minions.
Alas, your minions as well.
Lay down your weapons and step away from Prince Adrian.
You repeat yourself, my friend.
Can someone explain what's happening here?
It's too late in the game for words. If you're loyal to the crown, draw your weapons. We must defend the prince.
Do not be so hasty. We're the ones protecting the prince.
Lies! You turned day to night with magic so your assassins could attack the prince's retinue.
Not just assassins, you'll notice. Among those who attacked the prince, there were also knights of the guard. An awkward turn of events, no?
Who do I believe? Which of you is truly loyal to the crown?
Who indeed? Aranox, of course. You recognize the name. He's stronger than ever before. Strong enough, perhaps, that he was able to charm our valorous knight.
You believe that liar? Aranox is Tenebras' mentor. All these black-cowled miscreants are in it together. Surrender, knave, and I'll spare your life.
Where's my spell book when I need it?
Eliu, I'm free. You have my gratitude. Since you're here, how goes the task I gave you?
There were no survivors at the Mage Factory. That's the first thing. The second, the Cult of Unity orchestrated the attempt on your life. The very cult that destroyed the Mage Factory.
In that case, you have a new task. Exterminate the cult as quickly as you can and bring their leader to me. I need him alive. On to you, Tenebros. I knew you were craftier and more reliable than Horus, but what in the world was that?
My mentor, Aranox, chose you as his victim. He wishes to incite chaos in the kingdom, and has dedicated a plethora of resources towards that end. Today he exhausted all the traitors among the knights and many of his apprentices. Aranox hoped to prevail through brute force. But I was quicker, and managed to turn the blow.
You will be richly rewarded for your diligence, Tenebros. I expect you to watch over the Citadel and its surrounds for the next few days. As for you, soon I will have the gates of the Citadel sealed both by lock and magic. In recognition of the great trust I place in you, I give you this scroll. It will open a portal directly to the Citadel throne room. I will wait for you there.
Finding a Dark Adept who doesn't want to be found. Your tasks are not easy, Adrian.
I will assist you. Here is the key to the Shadow World, from where Aranox's assassins sprang. The key will lead you exactly where you need to be, and open the portal without further action from you. No thanks necessary. Your Highness.
Yes?
Now that you are safe, thanks to my adepts, perhaps we revisit our last conversation.
Refresh my memory.
As they have amply demonstrated, the guard isn't any more capable than the bully an innkeeper pays to keep his drunken patrons in line. My adepts can protect your Highness much more effectively.
Your services aren't cheap, and the kingdom's coffers are poor.
Serving your Highness is an honor for us.
There is always a reason behind your actions, Tenebros. What do you want?
Access to the library of the Order of Mages. That is all.
Give me time to consider your request. Do you need someone to hold your hand? Bring me Aranox!
You're just giving me the key to the Shadow World. Is this a joke?
Please, I'm on your side. Aranox is an enemy to us both. Just go where the key takes you. You'll understand.
Will we have a training
right there.
But Mother, I just want to get a little peek of the desktop.
I did not give birth to you just for you to go and die in a random fight. Home now.
But Mother! Come on, what's wrong with you?
Look at yourself in the mirror. Strong as a bull and dumb as a box of rocks. Just like your father.
If you don't let me, I'll run away to become a sailor.
I'll let Prim put you in shackles and throw you in a cage.
But Mother!
Home. Wait! Stop right there.
But Mother, I just want to get a little peek.
My servants scared.
Wonderful estate. Large yard. We can store the goods in it.
Yes, but
Besides, it overlooks the main market square of the city.
yes, but
There are a couple of outbuildings to accommodate guests and your obnoxious friends, my dear.
My dearest spouse, I think our friend is trying to interrupt your stream of admiration.
dear Massillon guests, I'm afraid the house is not for sale.
How come?
You see, we couldn't locate the previous owners. They conspired against the crown. And they've been on the run ever since.
Sweetheart, let's look for a new home somewhere in Floster. Wonderful estate. Large yard. We can store the goods.
That's lucky. So dark in the middle of the day. Who should we steal from?
Gallon?
What are we gonna steal? Chicks.
Did you hear there was a riot in Floster?
Rumor has it that the city guards threw the city magistrate.
Marcella's become so grim.
Isn't it great? All of the drunkards are hiding in their cribs.
Greetings. You're late.
Why are you here, Tenebros?
I wanted to talk, alone, and to see if you have the courage to enter the dying shadow world.
I've seen things you people wouldn't believe. And all in the last few days.
Remarkable. But before you go further, I need to tell you something. Something the prince mustn't know. I killed Aranox once already, many years ago. He was plotting to lead the Dark Adepts into a senseless war against the entire world. He was leading us to ruin. Now that man is back from the Shadow World, alive, leading an army of assassins and a powerful cult. Stronger than ever, he comes back here often. Among the shadows and the monsters lie the ruins where Aranox lost his life. There you'll find the portal to his lair. I will be watching you. Until next we meet. Be brave. You've gone through so much that even Aranox is no match for you now.
Looks like they're defending something. I'm glad I'm not a dark adept. To be stabbed in the back by your own apprentice? I'll pass.
My body is dead, but my spirit is still burning. Who are you, maiden? Why are you here? I will not beg you. Do your thing. Aranox never forgets. What? What are you? Lord of the Void? Yes, everything like she said. Wisdom and power in exchange for service? Be it so. Well, the time of the 1,000 immortals is in the past. Tenebros, it's great that you're here. I will need you as an assistant. A new night vision potion, an improved formula. Let's try. You creep!
There you are. I've been waiting for you.
How did you get here ahead of me?
While you and Master Tenebris were saving His Highness's life, I tracked down the killers and... Aranox, he's here. I can feel it. Really is him. Makes the hairs on my arms stand to attention. How did he survive? Well, this mishap will soon be rectified. You're here after all.
Where am I exactly?
Don't worry. I've worked it out. There was a cultist standing around picking his nails when I arrived. What a stroke of luck. Now look, we are in the Cult of Unity's laboratory. This is the first hall, Aranox is hiding in the last, and he's not alone. And that's it. Who'd have thunk those cult boys would be so frail?
Great. I'll go find Aranox.
It's not that simple. The door to the next chamber is hidden behind an intricately locked secret panel. I've had no luck cracking it so far, and I can't open a portal to the other side. But I've almost figured it out. I'll leave you my notes, and a portal to Floster in case you need backup. I'll go report my findings. I'm sure Master Tenebris will be pleased. I wish another cultist would come by. This time I would do it right, not like with that other one.
I don't see anyone here except you.
See those basins? I didn't know they were so deep. I got distracted. The dummy was so amusing when he was scared, and he couldn't swim, so he had a little accident.
Another riddle? Baroness Dardenne. How unexpected.
Oh, Creator, I can't believe my eyes. You're here. I'll tell you everything, but you have to promise you'll take me to Prince Adrian. You're here on his orders, correct?
Correct. Aren't you worried that Prince Adrian will send you to Crucis?
I understand. After everything I had to go through, prison might be the best thing for me now. Aranox has been conducting horrific experiments. He's been kidnapping people and... oh, I can't even describe it. Have you ever seen the soul extracted from a living person? How mana crystals are imbued with their life force? Pains me to admit it, but I assisted him. Unfortunately for me, Aranox needed my knowledge of alchemy.
Whoa. You're even more ruthless than the Black Countess.
Prince Adrian will be my judge. I will accept any punishment, no matter how severe. Did you know I'm an orphan? There's not a single person in the world to protect me. My cousin DuPont promised me a great many things, but I suppose you know what that's worth. Word has it, you killed him. I can't express how grateful I am.
The shores of Rigern. Am I starting to feel homesick? It's open now. Aranox is right behind this door. He just finished. Is the door locked? Well, of course. Aranox knows you're here, but he won't get away. I haven't told you. I didn't want to give you false hope, but I was successful locking Aranox in his chambers. You're full of surprises, Gazella. What do we do about the door?
The door operates on a simple mechanism. The statues in the hall must all be facing in the same direction. I'll watch the door while you reorient the statues. I hope Aranox hasn't had time to change the enchantment. I can't go any further. I'm terrified of Aranox.
At every turn, you defeated my creatures. They failed me, but I improved them, made them better, stronger.
Now you must first defeat my new abominations.
I wish I had someone to defend me. Someone exactly like you. Trust me. If I could somehow help you in this battle, I would. Good luck.
You. My insidious student. Now I know your tricks, Tenebros. Think you can kill me?
Oh no, Master. I'm here to be sure of your revival. You see, our benefactors wish to know how you succeeded. They need you.
Do you expect to take me alive?
This violates our agreement. You're much more dangerous than I imagined.
We don't have much time. Get up. I thought Aranox had killed you. I'm so glad to see all your limbs attached and intact.
You never cease to amaze, Gazella. What did you do to Aranox?
I disincarnated him. Put some of that stuff I learned during our experiments to use. If only you knew. But everything's going to change now. You're still taking me to see Prince Adrian, yes? You did give your word.
The prince's order was to bring Aranox to him alive. I hope bringing you instead will suffice.
Wait, there's one more detail. A little while ago, Aranox received a very important message from the Herald, a proclamation of some sort. We have to retrieve that document. Aranox's study is at the top of these stairs. You'll find the Herald's proclamation somewhere up there.
What a find.
To the Citadel. We must hurry.
Locus Troni.
Who's that?
It's you.
I've heard lots about you, you know.
Now escort me to the prince. Hurry.
Why would I do that? Perhaps you and Aranox are staging a trick to get closer to the prince.
I need to talk to Prince Adrian personally. I know who the Herald is, but I will only reveal that name to the prince. I saved your life. Why don't you trust me?
Sorcerers! Seize them!
Wait! Let them approach.
My prince, Aranox the Dark Adept, who tried to murder you, is dead.
You killed him? I had been hoping to interrogate him.
Not me. Tenebros helped me, together with... I'm sure you know the Baroness Dardenne.
Tenebros wanted to use that monster for his own purposes. He didn't understand who he was dealing with. I had to intervene.
Baroness, thank you for your help, but... was nothing else retrieved from Aranox's lair?
Not quite, Your Highness. It appears that a certain herald wrote to Aranox. Here, have a read.
The stronghold will host a circle of the loyal to open the gates of unity. Who's this herald? And what stronghold are they talking about?
It is a strange tale, Your Highness, but your father, King Claudius, considered the herald a loyal friend.
Who's that?
Auguste Montier, your father's advisor. May his years be long.
Impossible. Though, where did you learn this?
I spent many a month as Aranox's prisoner. I've seen them together with my own eyes.
There's the traitor.
Get him! Fools! You don't know who you're dealing with.
Did you think you could frighten me?
Curses! He's escaped! Where must I look for him now?
What was that in his manifesto about the stronghold of unity?
I know where it is.
Then tell me. Is it in Rigurn? Artesania?
Closer, Your Highness. The stronghold of unity is Castle Cadence. Montier is as cocky as he is crafty. His secret stronghold is the castle given him by your father.
The blackguard. Find the head of the Citadel's security at once and relay my order. Take Cadence at once. Bring, no, drag that traitor to me. In chains!
At once, my prince. And what about the Baroness?
The Baroness Dardenne shall stay here as my guest. There is much I wish to discuss with her. Kill the traitor, now!
Thank you for supporting me before the prince.